Hey guys and ladies, in this video what I'll be doing is a general review and also give you some general information about a device called Fling made by 10-1 Design that is used for video gaming on the iPad. Alright, so again, all Fling is just basically an interface for your iPad. It has this auto centering for max control over your game. So as I move this control to the bottom, it automatically moves back to the middle. It has this unique transparent design, provides an unrestricted view of all incoming actions, such as any graphics, any important graphics that you may need to see on the screen. It's not going to be blocking that because of this transparent design. And it has this quick and easy suction cup. These just suck right onto the screen, so it's easy to attach and detach from your iPad. It definitely includes a microfiber bag for on-the-go storage, as you can see here. Very nice. And it's also manufactured from an incredibly tough and yet very flexible, as you can see here, engineering grade resin, and this is definitely going to stand up to energetic gamers like myself and all other ages. So anyway, this is just some general information about this unit. As far as price wise, you can get a single unit, a single controller here, for about $19 I believe, and if you want to buy two like I did, it's going to cost you around $29 and you're going to be saving like 10 bucks. Also, just to point out, they do make a mini version for the iPhone if you are interested. So anyway, what we're going to do next is actually review these with some games that I currently already have with my iPad and that I enjoy using these with. So anyway, let's get to it. Alright, so this first game that I want to show you is this Grand Theft Auto, and basically all you have to do to actually use this device is just place the controller on the on-screen controller or over the on-screen controller, and then press down a little firmly on the suction cups, and then you're ready to go. So here you can see I can control my character or the object, and this is just so much easier. It really reminds me of a PSP to be exact. It's so much easier to control things than using the on-screen controller, because if you're like me, you're really used to having physical controllers when it comes to certain games such as Grand Theft Auto or any type of first-person shooter games. So this is an example where you only need like one joystick, and I think you're probably, to be honest, most of the games that I use, I've only been using like one joystick, so maybe want to save yourself a couple of bucks there. But anyway, let me just try to play this game normally how I would. Let me just steal a car. I probably don't want to steal it right in front of the police there. Let's slow down. And I really don't play this game that often, but definitely wanted to show you an example of it. I don't know why I picked this slow truck, but anyway, as you can see here, it's very easy to control. I know from experience of playing certain games on here, after a while, you create a lot of fingerprints and the screen gets very oily and it's hard to actually control the game or the character at the time. So this really helps out, definitely reduces fingerprints, and I definitely recommend it. So I want to show you another game here that I think this is really useful for as well. Alright, so this next game that I'm going to play here is Gun Bros, and this game here is a really great example of how game developers have actually enhanced the game to actually take advantage of devices like this, such as Fling. And I'll show you once this game loads here, but you can also go online to their website and see a list of compatible games or look for a certain logo. So anyway, for this game, let me just show you here. As you can see, when I touch the screen, a joystick just automatically appears there. And as well as this side, this game actually has two controllers. So what that allows me to do is not have to worry about placing a Fling over a certain on-screen controller, because wherever I place it, that controller is going to appear there. So like I said, this game has two controllers, so this is where you may want to buy two of these Fling controllers. So again, this really just takes it to a whole new level, and I can't go back to playing this game with just on-screen finger controls. So as you can see, it's fairly responsive. I normally only play this game with one joystick, as this left controller doesn't really allow me to run as far or run as fast as I wish to sometimes. But you will find that out when you play certain games. But again, this just makes the game so much easier to play. I can be a little bit more precise on where I want to actually fire my weapon. So this is just another game where I actually enjoy using Fling, and I'm kind of addicted to this game, to be honest. But Anyway, let me just show you one more game before we wrap this up. Alright, so this next game that I want to show you is Call of Duty. And before I get into it, I just want to show you one quick tip or one thing that I've ran into. As far as issue-wise, if I had to point out anything, is just getting the actual Fling controllers off the device after I'm done using them. As you can see, they are on there fairly well, which is great. Oops, let me pause that again. So what I do to just get them off, I just slide them off to the side of the unit. Just wait for them to pop up like so. But they can give you a little trouble sometimes, especially when you're first using them. But anyway, getting to the game here, as you can see, it does have two on-screen controllers that you can use to control your character here. But from this game, from my experience, I've grown to just like using just one controller. But as you can see, I do have to position the actual Fling controller over the on-screen controller. So not like Gun Bros, it doesn't automatically just show you joystick. But here is another game where I would just use one controller. As you can see, I have some buttons over here that I have to press, and if I put this over it, it's going to be blocking one of those buttons. So anyway, again, this is Call of Duty. It does take a little while to get used to, and to kill that guy. But overall, I do enjoy using Fling, especially for the games that I can use it with. It's really difficult for me to go back to just using my fingers for those games. And for the price, I really think it's a steal for what you're getting, especially if you want to take your games to a different level and become a little bit more serious playing your games. So I really, like I said before, I have gotten hooked on that Gun Bros, especially since I can't use the Fling controllers. But if you have any questions, let me know. Also, again, as a reminder, don't forget solar contest number 14 is going on. So if you are interested in winning a 5-watt solar panel, definitely visit solartechtown.com and visit our contest area and go ahead and enter. So it has been fun, and I will see you next time.